Happy New Year's Eve, everybody. Welcome to the Morning Spike. We're here to help you with your fantasy football lineups, talk about all the football news, and just, enjoy the whole season. I'm Brian the Grizzly. I'm here with Mark. What's up, man?
Not much. Crazy game yesterday.
Oh,
Crazy game. Wrong team won. That's all I have to say.
Well, we're sitting there watching it. We're talking about this in the backstage, and tell everyone else about what the referee said.
So apparently there was a statement released, and he said that 70 had been checking in as eligible all game. So when they approached, I guess it was loud, and I don't know if he just wasn't paying attention to him, but he basically saw them approach because it was 70 and 68 that approached him, and he just assumed 70 was checking in as eligible again. And then he went and told the defense that 70 was checking eligible. And then obviously when they hiked the ball, 68 went out for the catch. And then they called the two flags on the play, both on Detroit, the illegal formation on 70 because he wasn't supposed to line up in the tackle spot because he had checked in as eligible. And then obviously the illegal touching by 68. So go refs. But also just reported they will no longer be refereeing any games this year. So
yeah, those are huge mistakes. You literally cost the team the game. Like, I don't have any. I'm not worried about Detroit because F Detroit. But
right. But you're Dan Campbell after the third try, would you just after the second
kick the
one?
Field, just kick the
extra point at that point?
Go to overtime. I don't understand why you continue to go three times. That's just it's moronic.
Especially with how horrible the second one looked. That looked bad.
What are you doing?
Then he did it again, and it looked just as bad.
I just don't understand him. I don't know, but Dan Campbell. Remember they started off 1-6 last year.
Mm-hmm.
Ended the season 9-8. So and only lost 2 of those next 10 games. That's and then what he's done this season, getting Detroit into double figures and wins. I as much as I think that was a boneheaded move, I can't argue with him because he's been doing well. But and he should have won that game. Detroit right now should have 12 wins. Dallas should be at 10. That's what should be. It should be, but it's not. It is what it is. So I don't know. Oh, we got Matt Z in here right now.
But I feel like
Fields. I got to
side of the whole situation though is I don't think it'll alter. Like I still think Detroit will get the 3rd seed. Because obviously,
as long as Dallas doesn't win, as long as Eagles win today, then it doesn't matter.
Yeah, and then once the Eagles win today, it won't matter.
All right, we got it.
So in the end, it does suck, but at the end of the day, I don't think it'll alter too much. Because the 49ers are playing like us, the Commanders.
Yeah, so they
should another easy team, so I think they'll win out. The Eagles should win out because they're playing the Cardinals and the Giants. So at the end of the day, I don't think it'll alter too much, but still, Dan Campbell's going to be like, I should have one more win.
He's going to bite someone's ankles. It's okay.
All right. And let's just say, who knows? Maybe CeeDee Lamb would have had another 92-yard touchdown catch. Who knows?
Yeah, I don't know.
Because there was still 23 seconds left. So.
A Hail Mary. You never know. He would have did it.
Right. But
right, Stroud or Fields?
Oh, Stroud or Fields. Interesting.
So CJ Stroud is coming back. He is back, and I actually have him on my bench right now, even though he's going against Tennessee. I'm actually starting Matt Stafford instead of Stroud. Fields going against Atlanta, and I feel like it could be seen as a dress rehearsal or even an audition to be their quarterback next year. Hopefully he stays in Chicago, but this is what it is. Do you think any of those helps them or pushes them towards scoring more points? Which one would you go with?
Well, Stroud is healthy. I would definitely go with Stroud. Who are the Bears playing?
They're playing Atlanta. I'll say this: DJ Moore is playing.
Oh, DJ Moore is playing. Okay.
Yeah. But I think the concern is Tevin Jenkins.
Oh yeah,
He barely did a walkthrough. He's still dealing with a lot of concussion issues. Darnell Mooney is out. Cole Kemet is still questionable. Says Tevin Jenkins will start.
it's crazy because if Tank Dell was playing, I'd be 100%. You gotta go Stroud, but obviously Tank Dell's not playing.
Yep, exactly.
So but Nico is playing. Noah Brown will be there. I think I'm gonna lean towards Stroud. I just like the defensive matchup a little bit better. The Falcons defense is not anything to scoff at, I feel like, these days.
But I feel like if you are Justin Fields' agent, you telling him that this is a must win. You have to perform for this team. I said it's an audition for all the teams.
Mm-hmm.
And
I agree.
Justin Fields has the running upside.
And he's playing the Falcons. They're going to be firsthand scouting them.
Exactly. I honestly
go to Chicago South, man.
I think Justin could be the play because of the running upside too. Man. As long as DJ Moore is there, the pass is going to be okay. Cole Kemet is questionable, but he's leaning towards it's because of a game time decision. But he'll test out his knee right now. It looks like he might play. If Cole Kemet plays, DJ Moore plays, I'm going Justin Fields because he's going to probably throw for 200 yards and run for another 100.
Is Cole Kemet? I thought I got a notification saying Cole Kemet looked like he wasn't playing.
He says it's a game time decision. Ian Rappaport says that he's trending towards possibly playing. He barely made it through.
It was game time. You're right. Yeah.
So if he does play with his 7 receptions, I think they have enough to do what they need to do. And I got to see CJ Stroud if he knocks off the rust. And Tennessee's not a bad defense, so we'll see. And
it's
Tennessee in the wintertime.
Since they got rid of Byard, their secondary hasn't been near as good.
That's true. It's 100% true.
Mm-hmm. But I mean, you're completely right about Fields too. He's probably going to show up. I don't know. I just worry, will there be any lingeringness with DJ Moore's injury? Could he re-aggravate it? I feel like if DJ Moore goes down,
then it's all over.
Fields has next to nothing to throw to after that.
Because as I said, Darnell Mooney is out.
Yep.
That's huge.
And the other big option is also injured if he does play too. So Cole Kemet. Stroud has issues with his receiving core too, but
I think he has more issues with Chicago. But I still say the running upside is what helps.
It does. I think the running upside is what closes the gap. So I don't think either one of these quarterbacks is going to outscore the other by much. Personally,
I think Stroud's going to get you about 22 points. Justin's, I don't know. I think Justin goes about 25.
Mistakes down. If he can keep the mistakes down, no picks, definitely, or especially in our league, no pick six.
Well, I mean, Justin really only had picks on Hail Marys. He went 200 plus throws without an interception. So he doesn't really throw a lot of interceptions. And he scored 27 points last week. I think we get another 27-pointer out of him. So that's where I am.
So like I said, that's a difference of 3 points. So
yeah,
that's what I said. I don't think.
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to be too big of a I think both will get you well over 20 or 20 at least.
Yeah.
And then you're locking a difference between 3 and 6 probably at the most.
All right, we got Mark. Can we say Sam Howell had a game plan to get his job back?
Sure can.
Oh, really? Gonna bench me?
All right.
I got something for you. Debbie has. Is this Stroud still hurt? No, he's coming back. This is his first game back.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we got Jonathan here. Do I go Pittman or Nico today? What's Stroud back?
Well, Pittman, I thought was still questionable. Could be wrong. When I was looking at it last night, I could have sworn because I have him in the AFC South championship game. And I dominated that league, by the way. Just throwing that out there.
I have no idea.
13-1. 13-1 in that league.
Well, Pittman is slated to play today against the Raiders.
And my only loss was the one loss that I called because all my guys were on by it.
I have not looked at any of those leagues at all. I have no idea what's going on. I could be in a championship game right now.
I literally looked at him last night for the first time, I think, ever.
If it's PPR, Jonathan, I'm gonna go with Pittman still.
Yeah, if it's PPR, I would definitely go Pittman as well.
Even half point. Full PPR, even half point, I'm going Pittman. Standard story, I might lean towards Nico. But Pittman is just, I feel like he's a much start, because if you look at what he's been doing, if he plays, he scores a lot of points. It's just what it is. He's his favorite target. That's where I'm at.
I agree with that. If it is full PPR, I wouldn't hesitate to go Pittman, because like he said, that's literally Minshew's favorite target.
Yeah. So he might
not get in the end. Yeah, might not get in the end zone, and he might only get 60 yards, but he's going to get like 15
catches.
Yeah,
it's full PPR. It's going to be a lot of receptions.
He's still going to get you that 20 points, because he's going to get 5 for the or 3 for the 15, and then or the 60 yards, and then he'll get 15 more points for the receptions.
How do you have 18 points? Yeah, exactly. He says, "Glad I benched Golf, Amon-Ra, and Brees and played well for me so far."
Nice.
I mean, in the championship stuff, that's
right.
huge. He said,
Stroud, 100%. Yep.
I had Kirk Cousins earlier. It says, CD turned up for me last night. Champs secured, I think. That's pretty cool. Did it hurt seeing CD do so well? You not in your game not matter?
Oh, that one play, 92 yards. I was like, oh.
You waited to now to do this.
Right.
Okay.
Cool. I was like, man, if I made the championship, I'd be set. CD going off. I got Purdy going against Washington. I was like, damn.
I still think you should have made a trade, Purdy and Dak. I still say it. Because the CD, I understand why you, in your heart of hearts, it would be like me having, Devontae Adams and saying I need to have Aaron Rodgers.
Mm-hmm.
There's no way I would do it. But,
right.
But I'm just saying that. I understand. All right, let's look at the rest of the stuff.
Plus, Purdy's like 6 years younger than Dak, and I feel like better than Dak.
I don't know. Is Purdy really better than him, or is he just in the perfect offense for him?
Well, it could be the perfect offense, but I mean, if he's in the perfect offense, I don't think he's leaving anytime soon. So
I don't know. I think as long as Kyle Shanahan's there, it'll be fine for him. But it's possible that he, does he turn back into Mac Jones? I don't know. I don't know. I just don't know exactly what Purdy really is. When you have all that talent, and he's like a point guard.
Oh. There you go. Full PPR.
Yeah, so
gotta go Pittman.
But I think he's like a point guard. He gets the ball to everybody, and they score a lot of points. That's why him for MVP, I thought that was nuts to me. It's like, you're not the most valuable player.
No, Christian McCaffrey.
You're not the most valuable player. You're the third most valuable player on your offense. So I don't know how that's possible, but okay, whatever.
Like, he is the guy that distributes the ball, but if it wasn't for Debo, Kittle, and McCaffrey, I don't think he'd be half as good as he's.
They have the most yak in the entire NFL.
Well, it's crazy because McCaffrey leads the league in rushing. Debo and Aiyuk are 2 and 3 in receiving yards. I think Purdy was first in passing yards. I don't know if he is now because he dropped that egg last week. But
yeah, those 4 interceptions hurt you.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that definitely doesn't help. But I mean, their offense is definitely good.
It also helps that he's been healthy all year.
Yeah. Well, no, not all year. He got concussed in that one game.
Oh, that's true.
That cost him 3 losses in a row.
Let's see. He is Jared Goff is number 1. Dak Prescott's 2. Tua's 3. Purdy is about 200 yards behind. So if he throws with 250, he goes back in front.
Gotcha.
That's Okonkwo, Kraft, or Voldy. Just need a high floor play. I'm already projected to win by 20. Kraft is interesting.
It is, because it seems like That's who Love likes to throw to all of a sudden,
especially in the red zone. So that's an interesting thought. I mean, the highest ceiling is definitely is Baltimore. That's no question.
Oh, for sure.
But he also gets you 2 points.
Yep, that's the curse of Voldy right there.
I think Kraft is going to get you 7 points no matter what.
But I feel like Okonkwo has been a lot better as of late.
And who's playing today? Who's starting at quarterback?
I think it's Tannehill.
No, I believe it's.
Is it Levis?
I think Levis is playing.
Is he back? Okay. Well, I would probably not go Okonkwo then because Will Levis is the abnormal rookie quarterback, and he did not like throwing to tight ends. That's a security blanket.
Yeah, he is slated to start today. So
for your ceiling, you got Voldy, but I think your safety would probably be Kraft.
Yeah, because you're going to get 7 points from him. That's just what it is. Now, it's tight end, so you just need to not mess up.
Right.
And you might luck it to a touchdown. So I think that's the best one.
Yep. I agree.
All right, so how many you have any championship games at all?
Just the AFC South. Against Tank of all people.
Oh. Tank doesn't even know that.
No. But I'm projected to win by like 30, so.
Well, it helps when all your people are healthy. I have not looked into any of these things. Let's look.
Oh, so I every other one I was in like the 5th place game. So I was like, man, I did awful in these other ones. But for some unknown reason,
what?
The AFC South, I went 13-1.
I'm in the championship game in the NFC South.
Oh yeah, I think you are in the championship game, and I think me and you are playing each other in a 3rd place game, maybe.
I'm in the 3rd place game for the AFC South.
Oh, that wouldn't be me because I'm in the championship for that one.
A 3rd place game in the NFC West. 3rd place game in the NFC North. 3rd place game for overseas. Wow. That's not that good. That's not good at all.
Nope.
But I am in the championship game for the Build a Block League. And doesn't look good right now because Zamir Gibbs decided not to play well. I don't know what the hell. I was like, come on, Gibbs. Come on, Mr. Gibbs. Give me something. And Brandon Cooks is 14.5 points on the bench. Thanks. But, and then I am in the bottom. I am in the Pooh Bowl for the Dynasty League. And it does not look good for me. I've won. I was doing well the entire season. And the player I play has not won a game entire season. And then this time he plays Jerome Ford, who gets 24 points. Brandon Cooks gets 12 points. He has Wilson from Cowboys gets 11.5 points. And I'm like, how? You haven't scored that many points. Last week he scored 77 points total. That's for the defense.
Yep.
He's going to score double that. I just bring the best out of some people, man. I don't know. I don't know what's going on.
All right. I've been looking at this long enough. I know he's not here. I'm going to go ahead and just take my shot.
All right. Let's see. We got to give you a time. Hold on. I'm going to put a timer on this.
You need
to finish this. Yeah. If you don't finish it in time, start all over. Hold on. Let me get this together.
Let me add a tag here for this since we're getting a timer and all.
All right. So I'll give you 30 seconds. Can you do it in 30 seconds or do you need a full minute?
I could try. I might. I downed a whole 32-ounce Smirnoff in 25 seconds once. I mean, I was a lot younger, but
okay, we'll give you 35 since you're a little older now. All right. It's set up, guys. You see, I want to hit start and you go and go.
I don't even have it in my head, or I'm typing.
All right, pause.
My hand.
I'll give you time.
I was told I was making a timestamp for it.
Tell me when you're ready.
We good.
Kyle Hampton went from questionable to out.
Oh, there you go.
Zay Flowers went from questionable to healthy.
All right. I got it now. We're good.
All right. And go. Oh, he's going to kill this.
Oh, carbonation.
You done?
No, I got a little left. But that carbonation would give me.
Three, 2, and done. It's all going.
Woo!
Foolproof.
Oh, that carbonation was bad.
That's Morning Spike approved. All right, I'm good with that. All right, Jonathan. Need this $1,200 for the championship for some more shoes. What kind of shoes you getting, man? Oh, come on. $1,200. I'm paying half the mortgage. That's what I'm going with. Oh, yeah. Okay. All right, let's take a look at some of these games.
Buying some Jordans or something?
Hey, I bought some Jordans the other day. I do a lot of oh, the timer went off. Okay. Well, let's do Chicago, Atlanta. We have 6-9 versus 7-8. What do you feel like?
I think it'll be a good game. I think it'll be a close game. I think the deciding factor comes down to the quarterback play of the Falcons.
That's huge. I agree. If Heineke can play well, we'll see. I think Chicago is 3-point favorites at home, which means it's a pick-up game. So
it is a pick-em.
And since I'm a Chicago Bears fan, I'm going 100% with the Bears, just because. Don't ask me why, just because.
I think I'm just gonna go with the Falcons for that same reason. Because you a Bears fan.
So no, multiple pairs. I like dunks. I got you. Also, when the Saints lost for New Year's, that's my resolution.
I'm kind of with you. I don't know if I want my team to win any more games at this point.
See, I want the Bears to win because I'm never rooting for the Falcons in my life. That's me in Green Bay. I will never say I want Green Bay to win, ever.
That was me last night going Detroit. You better win this game. And then the rest were like, no, not so fast.
So we don't care what it's supposed to be.
Right.
All right. We got Miami at Baltimore, which is another. I can't believe it's a noon game. This might be the big game of the week. And it's noon.
Right. And it's a noon. Yeah, that's nuts. Like, they didn't even want to bump it at all.
All right. So we got now Baltimore's 3.5-point favorites at home. So that makes it basically a 0.5-point favorite because of the 3 points that you get for the home game. What do you feel?
Well, I mean, I know they beat the Cowboys, but I don't know. The Miami still hasn't really been good against teams at 500 or better. And I feel like the Ravens, especially on defense, are rolling. Although with no Kyle Hamilton, that could be an issue.
If Kyle Hamilton was playing, I would probably go definitely to Baltimore.
Oh, I would too, for sure. But without Kyle Hamilton, and
I'm worried. Well, Waddle, remember, Waddle's not playing either. Waddle's not playing.
Waddle is out too. But if Miami's on, and Mostert's out too.
Mostert's out.
Yeah, and Mostert's out too.
I'm going Ravens. I'm going Baltimore. Even though Achane can really do a lot, I'm still going Mostert. With Mostert, I'm going Baltimore.
What is my computer doing right now?
And Baltimore's 5-2 at home. So I say
but
they go
at the end of the day, because it is in Baltimore, I too am going Baltimore.
Okay.
Had it been in Miami, especially
it'd be totally different. And then
I would have gone with the Dolphins. Yep, I would have gone with the Dolphins, but it's not in Miami, so 1 p.m. I guess for me and the Dolphins. But
John says, I want Jaden Daniels, and to get rid of the card, they announced Dennis Allen is getting another year. I can't wait. Woo. But you think you don't let Dennis Allen choose the quarterback? It's the same thing with my Matt Eberflus, you know. But now that
I
Matt
don't think
Eberflus is coming in, I don't see getting the quarterback. I don't think you do it.
I don't. Well, they already have Carr for 2 more years, and he signed like a 3-year deal.
Yep.
And I don't think I'd want Dennis Allen picking the quarterback since he's a defensive-minded guy.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I think they stick with Carr, though. They stick with Carr.
If you did do it, he'll have to sit. He'll definitely sit the whole year. But Jay Daniels is already too old to be sitting, so I don't know if you could do that.
Right.
So I'm going to this game. Should be a great one.
There you go. Nice.
Oh, that's awesome. It says, I feel whoever wins this game is going to get MVP.
It's possible.
If
possible.
Yeah. Hey, maybe.
If the Dolphins win and Tyreek goes off, he needs to get jumped up to the top of the MVP, in my opinion.
If Tyreek get to 1950 yards, I think that he should win MVP because he's obviously the most important player that they have.
He is. Look how bad they were when he didn't play.
Yeah, exactly.
So all these people are like, he missed a game. I'm like, yeah, exactly. And they were terrible.
And they were all.
If that doesn't define what an MVP is, I don't know what else does then. This guy goes out, but we still hung along a little bit. Is he really?
Lamar's numbers don't look great though.
That's what I'm saying. I get it. He's the best player on what could potentially be the best team, and
he's the best quarterback. In the
AFC. And he has been the best quarterback, I feel like. But all quarterback numbers, I feel like, are rather down this year compared to previous years.
Josh Allen's numbers look very similar to Lamar's. Dak Prescott, looks very similar to Lamar's. I don't know.
I just don't feel like that one there hasn't been that one quarterback that's like, look at me, I'm head and shoulders above everybody else.
The fact that we were thinking about Purdy being there, that tells you enough about it.
But then you look at receiver and running back, and you're like, hands down, the best running back is Christian McCaffrey.
Mm-hmm.
Hands down, the best receiver by a long shot is Tyreek Hill.
Yep.
You think Mahomes wouldn't kill to have Tyreek Hill back right now?
He'll specifically kill Kadarius Toney. Easily.
Right? He's like, I got to sacrifice Kadarius Toney to get Tyreek Hill back. Tony, you're gone. Bye.
Exactly.
All right, we got Tyreek back.
So, although I wish Tyreek or at least CMC win MVP, I hope CMC can win it, or at least a share of it.
I feel like those two should be the top names for MVP. The fact that any quarterbacks are in the running right now just astonishes me.
If Lamar wins it, I want it to be a joint thing. Like he wins half or CMC wins half. That's what I want.
I could kind of go for that, but I already know they're going to cop out and be like, Lamar's the MVP and CMC or Tyreek, you get offensive player.
Yeah.
And it's just so annoying. I'm like, no, he clearly, these two players if you take them off of their respective teams, their teams aren't good.
To be fair, you take Lamar off of
that's
Baltimore,
true.
They won't be good either.
You're not wrong.
He's the one player that makes. You can say the same thing about Josh Allen. Bills would be terrible without him.
So let's word it this way then. If you take CMC or Tyreek off of their respective teams, and then you put any other running back or receiver on those teams, I feel like they won't be the same. But if you take off one of these quarterbacks and then insert another quarterback, I feel like you get the same results.
Okay. Lamar might be the only one that's different.
Lamar might be a little different. I do agree.
Running.
Well, not just that, but you look at his weapons and the injuries they've had.
Yeah.
So Lamar might be a little bit. So that's why I said if Lamar wins it, but also splits it with someone, I'd be okay with it. But it's like you take Purdy off of the 49ers and you throw Josh Allen in there, it'll be the same. You take Josh Allen
with the 49ers. We'll make it somewhere, somehow. It doesn't matter. We'll make it somehow. We'll just the next guy up.
You take Mahomes off the Chiefs, and no one else wants to go to the Chiefs. They're like,
you take Mahomes off the Chiefs, they have 0 wins.
Well, that's true, but I'm saying if you replace Mahomes with other people, no, I don't want to go there. I'm good.
That's sure
Lamar will be like, I'll just stick where I already got an all-pro tight end.
Wait. That no one is going to go to Denver next year. Nobody. What they're doing to Russell Wilson is awful.
Right. I agree with Jonathan Smith right here. They need a QB award. Just put a QB award out there so we could not have to give them the stupid MVP every year.
I agree. Yeah. So why you even have but that's what they do. They did the exact opposite. They said MVP is basically a quarterback award unless you have an unbelievable season, and then the best offensive player, you get that mop award.
Mm-hmm.
You know? So that's kind of what they did, exact opposite.
Yep.
O-line
and
no
you're
respect.
right. And I do agree with his other comment too, where he's like, it's a recency biased award too.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what have you done? Yeah. Oh, you had your bad games. I feel like it's kind of like the same thing with the Heisman. You get your bad game out early, definitely. And then you rock the rest of the year. You'll be the favorite. I feel like same thing with MVP. Like, oh, you struggled early, but now you'll get it.
But even the Heisman's turned into a QB award.
Oh, O-line never gets respect, which is a shame because those guys, if you don't have a good O-line, you need to ask Washington. We're so stacked everywhere else, but our offensive line's so bad, we only won 4 games.
Yeah. I told you. I said Charles Lee Jr., if he's your best.
Sam Howell's not bad. That's what's crazy.
I agree.
And Sam Howell's not bad. We still only won 4 games.
So O-line gets no respect. Zach Martin has allowed like 1 sack in his career. Technically, he's the most important player. No, right. I'm still going. I mean, he's not even the best offensive lineman. He's not. Best offensive lineman is in San Francisco.
He might not even be the best offensive lineman on his own team.
His team, yeah.
His Tyron Smith might be something to say about that.
Trent Williams is the best offensive tackle in the game too, and that's a big reason why San Francisco is so good.
Mm-hmm. No, I agree. So, but I kind of agree. Quarterback, maybe still a quarterback award. But you're right. But how come we can't get any more love for defensive players? One defensive player has won an MVP in the history of it.
You have to have interceptions. It doesn't matter. Sacks won't even matter. You have to have interceptions. You have to have touchdowns. You have to have an offensive stat to be good for a defensive player.
Lawrence Taylor didn't. Oh, snaps.
We'll see.
He has returned.
I'm a Notre Dame bias. It's why I think Kyle Hamilton is the best DB.
Oh, I love
He's the best Swiss Army knife. I'll tell you that much. Yeah.
All right. Oh, I love Kyle Hamilton. I was excited when I got him in our draft his rookie year. Kind of let me down his rookie, but he never got on the field. And this year, I'm like, see, I knew he's going to be good.
I was been mad at you.
Of course, all his best games, he's been on my bench. But
all I want is you to let me have Brisker. Let's let me have him. You can have your guy. You don't play him enough to just give it to me.
Unfortunately, next year we're getting 2 DBs, so no, it's not happening. I'm starting Hamilton and Brisker every game, every week. Even when they're on by. No, not when they're on by.
Yeah, 40 tackles. Like how? How you get 40 tackles?
Dude, that dude put up 20 points and had 17 tackles in one game. I was like, Brisker, what are you doing?
Yep.
That dude was everywhere.
Yeah, Notre Dame QB is hot mess. Yeah. I got you, Michael. What's up? Good morning, man. All right, where are we at now? Okay, we go New England and Buffalo.
He says hot, no homo. He is a pretty boy.
New England, Buffalo. So Buffalo is 14.5-point favorites at home. Are you surprised?
I mean, no.
Hey, what's up, Martin?
He's like,
let's see. Let's see.
He's scared to talk. He's so scared to talk.
I can't wait to hear it.
He's so scared to talk. Just say, oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, the Kool-Aid man. Oh, man. Martin's been working for, he is not late. He has been working for this for over an hour trying to figure out what's going on with his voice. He's in slow-mo. I don't know what's going on, but it is what it is. Oh, man.
Yep, he's gone. But he gave us the, oh, yeah. I'm happy now.
Jalen Johnson is the real best DB. Jalen Johnson finally gets some interceptions, but he's good coverage. I don't know if he's good fantasy wise, because people just don't throw at him. You don't throw towards him. Like, why would I throw to the guy who could ruin my day?
Right.
That's just what
like Revis.
I don't know. He's Revis, but
Ramsey. No, I'm just saying.
But yeah, those guys are the best DDs are usually not good.
It's funny because now that he's in
Miami,
he might actually be fantasy relevant because you have Xavier Howard on the other side.
Yeah,
so throw it at somebody.
Team. He's on my team. He's not real. You want to trade? I'll give you Ramsey for Brisker.
For Brisker? Yeah, no, you're gonna have to give me a lot more than just Ramsey.
I believe that.
They had the one pick in that one game. I don't know.
The bowl games are horrible too. No one plays anymore. Did you see the Florida State game?
And they were crying about not being in the playoffs?
No, all of them opted out.
Oh, all the starters opted out?
Yes, they had 32 people opt out.
That's why it was 63. So they were boycotting, basically.
Yep. They're like, oh, you're not going to get us to be in the championship game? Then we're not playing. That's what happened.
That's why it was 63-3.
Yeah.
Makes sense now. I didn't see that part.
Speaking of 63-3, that's why I think it's going to be the score of the Buffalo Bills New England Patriots game. 63-3.
Maybe not that high, but yeah, you're around 42-3.
Well, if I was in a pick'em championship, yeah, I'd definitely be picking Buffalo Bills for this game. All right, we got Vegas at Indianapolis. Right now, Indy is 3.5-point favorites. I know it sounds like a crazy game, but Vegas is actually 7-8 and still has a chance to win the division.
Interesting.
And Indianapolis is also tied for the lead in their division because I don't know what the hell's going on in Jacksonville.
I don't think anybody knows. Jacksonville definitely fell apart.
Jacksonville, Indianapolis, and Houston are all 8-7.
I think with Pittman coming back, I lean towards the Colts.
I also will.
But don't. And with, did you say Devontae Adams?
Jonathan Taylor's playing. Devontae
Adams out.
Yep.
Right? Yeah, you got to go Colts on this one.
Here are the inactives for them. Raiders inactives. Josh Jacobs out. Michael Mayer out. Brian Hoyer out.
Starting tight end, starting receiver, starting running back. Yeah.
Byron Young, the one that Marty was talking about on Wednesday, he's out. Tyler Hall's
Let's not forget last week, even though they did beat the Chiefs, Aiden O'Connell had 62 yards in the first quarter, as well as for the whole game.
But Devontae Adams is playing.
Let that sink. Oh, Devontae Adams is playing? Okay.
Yeah. Just no.
They do have their receiver, but no Josh Jacobs.
But Zamir White.
I don't know might be a good one. If the defense. I don't think the Colts will score a lot of points because I don't know what Pierce is doing with that defense, but they're rolling.
I don't know if it's a bounty gate or something. He's probably putting bounties on people's heads. Like, look,
to rely on them to get you 2 touchdowns a game though to win is not like.
Dude, they got those 2 touchdowns to say, all right, we good.
Right? No, they did basically. They didn't need anything else. The offense didn't get any more yards after the first quarter.
All right, we got it. It's a blue blade. 214 says Zeke or Pacheco. Full PPR. Pacheco is a go today. Zeke is going against Buffalo Bills. What are you feeling?
I think I would lean towards Pacheco.
Going against the Bengals defense
because the Bills or the Patriots are going to get down like 21-0 in the first quarter, and it's going to be a lot of passing.
Well, Zeke's the only fantasy relevant player on that team right now, but I just against the Bills, I don't think you're going to run against them. I think Pacheco is going to be, especially because it's full PPR. I think that works in multiple ways because he might be the only guy that can catch the ball.
Oh, he's going to be the number 1 receiver. I mean, obviously outside Kelsey, but
Kelsey and him, that's it. I wouldn't throw it to anyone else unless Rashee Rice is in the red zone.
Right.
That's it.
Exactly. So Pacheco's going to catch the ball. He's going to run the ball. I think it's Pacheco to me over Zeke.
What's up? The primetime editor here. Yo, remember me? I'm back and in the chip.
Oh, there you go.
That's
Nice.
what I'm talking about.
That's better than
Yeah.
Brian. He's in the poop bowl.
I'm in one poop bowl and I'm one championship game too. Come on, man. Even though I'm probably gonna lose both because that's how it looks like. I don't know. I'm not feeling good. I don't know. Like I have more points against me than anyone else in the league by like 200 points. It doesn't make sense. I don't know. I bring out the best people. I don't know.
I feel it's worse for me though, because if you look at points scored, I'm in the top 5 and I didn't even make the playoffs.
Yeah. I tried to help you.
Like, it's the worst.
See, I had
I can score
last
points,
week.
but apparently people score when they play me because
Hey, Amari Cooper last week was amazing.
it wasn't this week. This week he was on the bench.
He was on the bench, sitting there. Like, I don't think that guy didn't play. I was hoping someone else that I'm playing would play him, but
Oh, and you had Hall too. Yeah, Washington let him have points. So
they basically gave it to him. I don't know. That is awesome. So what you going on with your lineup this week?
Obviously not Cooper. Hopefully you played Hall. He put up, I think, close to 20.
Yeah. Hall had 47 last week too. Dude, can you imagine 47 and 44? That's basically what he had. You had 47 and 44. You had 95 points.
Well, he might have more. He might be playing PPR. I think that's why how so many points. Because in our league he only had 31.
And I think but Amari had 44 for last week in our league. So he's
if you had PPR for all the receptions, woo, that's like 50 plus.
Dude, that would be amazing.
Crazy 47. That's nuts. Well, congrats to you, Primetime Edits. Oh, got another question. Half PPR. Running back and 2 wide receivers and a flex. We got Bijan, Zamir White, Chandler, Kupp, Olave, and Aiyuk. In Martin's honor, you got to go Aiyuk.
Aiyuk always. There you go.
Oh, okay. I was like, what's happening?
Half PPR need a running back. Yeah. Running back, 2 wide receivers and a flex. Got Bijan, Zamir White, Chandler, Kupp, Olave, and Aiyuk. Okay. Here's the thing. So half point PPR need a running back, 2 wide receivers. So the running back, do you go Zamir White, Chandler, or do you just got to go Bijan? Even if he's playing the Bears, it doesn't matter. I feel like you have to go Bijan. Even though the Bears don't give up meaning points, they just really don't. As far as running, they're probably the first or second best run defenses in the entire league. But Bijan catch out of the backfield, and they are not good at tackling running backs out of the backfield. So I still go Bijan, even though Zamir.
I don't know if it's me or Brian. Did we just freeze? Oh, just me. All right, cool. Brian's gone now. Wi-Fi for the win. So we were doing this one. We got half PPR, need a running back with 2 wide receivers and a flex. I believe he said you got to go Bijan for the running back. Kupp, Olave, Aiyuk. Good questions. I think against Washington, you have to go Aiyuk. I think Brock Purdy's going to put up big numbers. So that's receiver 1. Ooh, I don't know. I don't even know who's playing who at this point. I've been out of the loop. My teams didn't make the chip. All right. Who is Kupp playing? Kupp is playing the Giants. So I think for receivers, I'm going to go Aiyuk and Kupp. I like that matchup against the Giants. And then we got one more flex. The Vikings are going up against the Packers. I think I'm going to go Zamir White. Hey, Brian, you're back.
Yeah, I was like, what the heck happened? And then everything just went off.
You just froze and I'm typing. And then I was like, oh, wait, it's just me in here now. All right.
I was like, what's going on?
I agreed with you on Bijan. And then I went Kupp and Aiyuk because the Giants in Washington are trash. For my receivers. And then for my flex, I went Zamir White.
I think that's a good play. I think Zamir White does the second.
Yeah.
Good play.
Because I think against the Colts defense, and he'll be the number 1 running back.
I don't think you could go anywhere else with that, honestly.
Right. No, I agree.
Let's see. What else we got? Oh, so we went through his entire lineup?
Yeah, pretty much.
I want to see what. Let's see.
He said snow scaring me. Oh, who has a snow game? Is that the
Chandler?
No, because that's in Minnesota, so that's not snow.
Bijan? Because
maybe he's talking about Giants. Maybe he's talking about Giants.
It could be talking about Chicago because it's snow, but the snow was supposed to clear up in Chicago. All the snow's supposed to clear up.
So snow is clearing up in Chicago. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe that could be it too. Yeah.
There'll be no snow by the time game time comes. So, yeah. You take care of all the comments because obviously I won't let me do anything.
He said primetime edits. He said Wi-Fi.
Wi-Fi wins.
Oh, he says the Giants game, it scares him. And he says Zamir, I think, is the most guaranteed put. Oh, I agree.
Yeah, I agree. Exactly. He's going to play. He's going to get all the touches. That's just going to happen.
And then this was the next one. Lamar, Evans, Godwin, Rashid Shaheed.
Okay.
Oh, that's his lineup for this week. Yeah,
Lamar's going to be going. Evans is great. Godwin, that always scares me doing both of them. But
it does a little, but
I mean, Mike Evans is not. You never not play him.
Mm-hmm.
It's just what it is.
Tampa is going against the Saints, but I think Lattimore's still out, isn't he? The out for the season at this point.
I wouldn't play him again. So.
Eckler, Henry, Hall. Oh, geez, Goddard. That's not bad.
Henry. This is his time of the year. He's
right.
He's a bear. He just comes in and he's going to kill everybody. So yeah, that works. Even are you worried about Eckler because the quarterback problems they have, or does that just give him more opportunity to do something?
Yeah, and then he says it's him. I asked because you froze and sometimes you freeze because my Wi-Fi is not good.
Oh no! It's definitely mine.
And I was like, "Oh crap, is it me or him?" And he goes, "It's him." I was like, "Oh, cool, by myself." All right.
No, it was definitely.
That's why I was like, "Oh, I should probably stop talking or typing and talking." All right. Bijan, then we got favorite sports jersey for Christmas. It's not NFL.
What'd you
get?
Hockey?
Yeah, what'd you get? Hockey, baseball,
could
soccer,
be baseball. Yeah,
basketball.
Yeah.
Oh, Arthur Smith scares everybody, sir. Nobody likes Arthur Smith.
Arthur Smith, he's like, I have an idea.
He said hockey.
Give me the hockey. That makes a good, nice hockey sweater.
I got an OV one, man. It's my favorite.
I got a Bedard. I got kind of Bedard.
That's a nice one.
So yeah, I'm okay with that.
Oh, this one. Yeah, Arthur Smith scares everybody. It's no question.
It's because he has an idea. He's like, oh, I'm going to be great at this. Oh, you guys, we have the best running back. I have my best receiver and my best tight end. I'm going to use the second string guy and use them all as decoys on the right side of the field. And I'm going to do all these halfback passes and just, dude, stop. Just run the damn ball. You have better players. You have more talent than everybody else. First retro 2.0 Fisherman Islander jersey. A reverse? Okay.
Reverse retro? Yeah, reverse retros are sick.
Okay.
But I don't know if we can be friends if you're getting Islander jerseys. Stole my coach. Just kidding, Michael.
You'll be fine.
So we got, hey, what's up, guys? Got a few questions for you. Downs or Ridley?
Especially with T-Law just has not been T-Law for the last couple of weeks, which we expected, but who thought that he was going to play?
Right? I thought they should have just let him sit. He could have come back healthy, but no.
And you would have the same record.
Right? Exactly. That's what makes no sense.
I'm gonna go Ridley, Fields, and Achane.
You got the Stroud and Fields again.
Yeah. The Ohio State battle, Ohio State. Because I feel like, especially now that it is kind of slick. It's been snowing in Chicago. That means Justin Fields is going to do a lot of stuff running. I feel it. I feel like we're gonna have a lot of running time.
Yeah, I like Downs over Ridley, which is a crazy thing to say, but just that they just can't seem to do anything offensively.
Yeah, but if you say Downs, if Pittman wasn't playing, I'm with you. But with Pittman coming back, I feel like
that opens the door for Downs. Not wrong. And then I think because of the weather now, I'm more in favor of Stroud. Because isn't he at home playing in his dome?
Yeah.
Yep, against the Titans. Yep, sure is. And then I think I'm going to go Bijan because of the snow. They're going to lean on him. Hopefully they lean on him more.
If they do, there's going to be a very low scoring game because the Bears do not give up points or running.
I don't know if Achane can carry the load, though. He already got hurt once this year. And then I feel like the only reason he's been putting up fantasy points is because he comes in that backup role after they've destroyed teams. And the defenses have already kind of given up a bit. So it'll be interesting. It'll be interesting to see what he does this week. And against a Ravens defense that's just stuffed the 49ers.
Yeah, but I mean, he's such a explosive player. And I worry about Bijan because it could not be his day either. And as I said, the Bears don't play very well on they do really well on defense, and they're playing.
He says he is a verified running back. Oh no, Brian, did you freeze again? Brian's frozen again. But yes, I agree. We almost got into a fight once because he thought one of the sites labeled him a running back when we were doing like a mock draft. It was pretty funny. Caleb Williams. No, I think with Eberflus coming back, they're not going to draft a quarterback. Move Fields to running back. That's funny. Guess we'll remove you since you're frozen. Mattison or Dallas Goddard for flex? Let's see. Anthony. This might be a play for Dallas Goddard this week, because aren't they playing the Cardinals? But God, Dallas Goddard hasn't done anything this year, I feel like. I feel like for ceiling, Anthony, you're going to go Dallas Goddard. But the safe play might just be Mattison at running back. I think Mattison will at least get 50-50 touches with Ty Chandler. The Green Bay's run defense isn't as solid this year. But I feel like that ceiling is going to be way higher with Dallas Goddard going against the Cardinals. Man, I'm on my own today. This is fun. Mattison. Workout. All right, what else we got? Michael wants to know Hopkins or Jaden. That's a good one. For Hopkins, Will Levis is slated to start today. And we all know how much Hopkins likes Levis and Levis likes Hopkins. Jaden Reed, man, he's been putting up numbers. He's almost he runs the ball, he catches the ball. Wish there was someone else to help me. I think I'm going to lean towards Jaden Reed, though. I feel like with getting to run the ball as well as catching the ball, the ceiling's going to be higher with Jaden Reed. But I do look for Hopkins to have at least a decent game this week because, like I said, Will Levis is back, and Will Levis does like Hopkins. What's going on here? Don't even know. Oh, that just disappeared. That's cool. There we go. 58. 50. Sorry, guys. 1 second. Or J. Reed. Primetime says Hopkins. Yeah, not a bad one. Like I said, with Will Levis coming back, I do like Hopkins. I just like the upside with running the ball as well for Reed. Hurts, Swift, and Smith. Jeez, man, your opponent must really like the Eagles. You have 3 of them. And he's crying. I would too. They are playing the Cardinals. That's a rough matchup. Oh, and you're an Eagles fan. Oh, no. That's the worst because now you got to root against your own team. Oh, yeah, I hate it. You want Drake May, huh? Drake May. I think out of the quarterbacks coming out, if we did draft Drake May, that'd be the one I'd like as well. But I don't know. Part of me still wants to try one more year with Sam Howell. But that's just me. But I do like Drake May, Anthony. I do like Drake May. It won't fix their stadium. You're not wrong there, sir. How's it going, Clemens? Good morning indeed. How are you? They need a new stadium at this point, prime time. They need a new stadium. But now that we have new ownership, maybe they'll actually get something approved. Because no one liked Snyder. Everything got tossed into the trash when he was pitching stadiums to the 3 surrounding places, Maryland, Virginia, D.C. But you're not wrong. Definitely need a new stadium. All right, we got Clemens here. Devontae Smith, Aaron Jones, or Singletary? PPR. I'm going to go Devontae Smith. I feel like they're going up against the Cardinals. Their secondary is not good. And since it's full PPR, I think with his ability to catch, I mean, don't get me wrong, Aaron Jones can catch the ball out of the backfield, but he has struggled of late. And Singletary is going to be splitting time with Pierce. And I don't really see him catching the ball too much out of the backfield. So I would be leaning towards Devontae Smith in this one for me. That's it. No more questions. All right. Caught up on comments. Just type this up real quick. Oh my God, this computer is the worst. Put me in random spots. Yeah, especially with the Cowboys getting gifted the win yesterday. But I think you'll be fine. I think you'll win this week. I think you'll win next week against the Giants again. You'll clinch the division for sure. Oh, Martin coming in here. He said, "What's up, dude? Yeah, I've tried everything. Mic distorted and input is messed up. Heading to Best Buy. I think I got a defective mic. Oh, that's the worst, man. I'm sorry. Hopefully you get it squared away. I don't know what happened to Brian. Who would have thought we'd have a show with just me on here? Different. My NFL team, Sam Howell or Mason Rudolph." Thanks, Martin. Appreciate it. He says, Sam Howell or Mason Rudolph? I'm going to go Sam Howell. I mean, Mason Rudolph hasn't looked bad in Pittsburgh, but they're already possibly looking at getting Russell. At least Sam Howell, I felt like in his first years looked pretty decent up until the end. But I mean, I don't even think Tom Brady can get sacked 70 times and be the same. So I don't necessarily blame Sam Howell for tailing off this year. But I will note it, like I've said many times, even though Sam Howell does have the most sacks, the Giants have given up more sacks over the season. They just had more quarterbacks play. What was the last one on this? Singletary. All right. What else we got? Says I take Terry at QB. What Terry? Terry McLaurin? Not sure what QB we're referring to. Terry Bradshaw? Going old school. All right, see if I missed anything. Did that one. Fields. That still cracks me up. Move Fields to running back. We literally were doing like a mock draft. And we thought, or no, I think Tank, yeah, it was a mock draft. Just run the ball every play with his speed. Oh, yep. So you say, yeah, no, I don't disagree. Just give him the ball and let him run. You're not wrong. He is a playmaker too. Probably the best way to get him the ball constantly too, since other than Jacoby Brissett, I feel like it's been a huge challenge to get him the ball this year. But yeah, during a mock draft, we were doing a mock draft, and someone had taken Fields, but then it had switched to the next person, and we hadn't realized. And it said that this person had a running back and like a receiver. And Brian was like, "Why is he putting Fields at running back?" It was hilarious. He got so angry too. He was about to fight somebody. Yeah, Joe Flacco. Who would have thought? Off the couch, and he throws 1,500 yards in 5 games. That's nuts. Something no Bears quarterback's ever done too, I might add. Yeah, crazy Joe Flacco, what he's doing. He even came out and said he thought his career was done. He wasn't going to get to play. He actually tried out for the Vikings when Kirk Cousins got hurt. And then when they traded for Dobbs, he was like, well, that was my last chance. And then here we are now, bringing the freaking Browns to the playoffs. Go Browns. They have a lot of bad luck. What do we got? People say Joe Flacco for comeback player of the year, but I'll pick Baker. Yeah, I kind of lean towards Baker too. I feel like because of what the Browns did to the man, kicking him out. But no, it's going to Flacco though, for sure. I could see why people would like Baker, but like Primetime Meta says here, he's definitely it's going to go to Flacco. Yeah. No, Baker did not. I mean, he came back from playing for the Panthers, if you want to count that. That seems to be a rough thing to do these days. mean, ask Sam Darnold, ask anybody. Apparently, it's not fun. All right, I have to start 2. Looking at, looks like receivers. All right, we got Olave, Rashee, Nico. So if you have to start 2, I'd probably go Olave and Nico. I do like Rashee. I mean, depending on if your league has punt return and kick return yards, there'll be another thing for Rashee. But I think at the end of the day, you got to go with the number 1 guys, and that would be Nico and Olave. Collins, Olave. Pick 2. All right. I'm not 100% sure, honestly, primetime. I'm not 100% sure when it comes to what the specifications are to win comeback player of the year. Sometimes you just have an off year and then come back and be really good. I don't know if that counts. I don't know if he necessarily has to be an injury, to be honest. But I agree. I kind of lean towards Flacco, considering the dude just came off the couch and now he's bringing a team that looked dead in the water to the postseason. I think it'll be Flacco. All right. We got Devin Achane, Stephon Diggs, or Zay Flowers in flex. Got to pick one for my flex. Full PPR. Thanks. Oh, no problem. TD Sizzle. Kind of. I think I'm going to go. It's such a hard matchup with the Ravens. Stephon Diggs has just been a letdown all year. Zay Flowers, but you got both. I think I'm going to go Achane here. He'll be the number 1 back. He's probably going to get most of the work. He can catch the ball out of the backfield, so that covers the PPR aspect. I think Achane definitely has the higher ceiling with both running and catching, but maybe the safe pick would be Stephon Diggs. Maybe he does something against the Patriots. It's a favorable matchup. But I would definitely stay away from Zay Flowers this week just because, like I said, they got Xavier Howard and they got Ramsey back there now. So, yeah, I think I would go Achane as the ceiling. But if you want the floor, go Diggs. Stay away from Flowers. Diggs, Flowers, or Achane. Should I start Mixon or Derrick Henry? That's a good one. Who are the Bengals playing this week? The Chiefs. And Henry's going against the Texans. I think I would lean towards Mixon. No, I don't know. That's a tough one. Master Chief. But it's definitely a tough one. I think I'll go Derrick Henry. Like Brian was saying earlier, this is his time of year. This is when you can literally put the team on his back. Hopefully they go with him. I think the Chiefs are probably not happy about everything that happened last week. I think they're going to show up. So I would go with Derrick Henry in this instance. All right, I got a couple more, and then I'm probably going to call it. I'm going to get ready for football here. Browns going to Super Bowl. I mean, that would be pretty crazy if you ask me. I mean, I'm going to root for them. He said, yeah, Mostert's out. Achane looks good. Yep. See, that's that. I like that one. I wish Martin was here. My flex brain. Yeah, Robinson and Gabe Davis. I'm gonna go Gabe Davis. Mr. Price, Anthony. I'm gonna go Gabe Davis. I like the matchup a lot better. I don't think Washington's doing anything, and we're gonna get down super early. You got it. I think you have to go with Gabe Davis on this one. But that's. I know I'm not Martin. Oh, you're welcome, TD Sizzle. No problem. I know I'm not Martin, but I mean, as a Washington fan, you have to admit we don't look for our prospects don't look good against the 49ers. So and he says, thanks, no problem. Singletary versus Ty Chandler. Oof, that is a good one. Oh yeah, see, even primetime edit says Henry. So there you go. Hey, somebody's jumping in. Are we good? He's so scared. He's so scared.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you did it.
Are we good now?
I think so.
You're good. It only took me all. Are we good now?
Yeah, hour and 13 minutes.
Here,
you can help. You can be Anthony's flex brain. Davis or Brian Robinson. Or is that Bijan Robinson? You just said Robinson. So I don't know.
Here? Am I really sounding good though?
Yeah, you're perfect now.
Okay. Well, I'm good. I'm glad I'm good. My delay for you is where it wasn't before. There's like a second delay.
Oh no.
Damn. Let me figure all this out. All right. So we got Flex Robinson or Gibson.
Oh, it is Brian Robinson. I didn't see that. Yeah. So we have Brian Robinson or Gabe Davis. I said Gabe Davis.
What the hell did I say? Gibson? I'm wearing Gibson.
You did. Just because you're wearing his jersey.
I know. I'm I've been dealing with this stupid mic issue thing. All right, so Brian Robinson's going against 49ers, who I don't know if I want to trust that. But then you got Gabe Davis, who kind of popped off, and he does this. He does this though. I'm still gonna go Brian Robinson. Gabe Davis tends to do this. He'll do really good for like a week or two, and then he'll just drop off to the face of the earth. So I'm gonna go with Brian Robinson. It's more of an option. It's better, and it's safer. At least you'll probably end up maybe with more yards. Because the chances of both of them getting in the touchdown end zone, is probably similar.
Well, I just don't like the matchup of Brian Robinson going.
I don't like it either. But if it's coming to come down to yards, Robinson's going to be the thing, or the main guy here.
Interesting.
Do you think Gabe Davis is going to be
against the Patriots? I feel like he has a better chance of getting something than Brian Robinson against the 49ers.
He does this though, man. I'm telling you, he does this.
I know, but I feel like between injuries and suspensions, the secondary is pretty beat up for the New England Patriots.
You can go Gabe Davis. The problem is you're going to do it again.
Yeah.
Like last week was a perfect matchup. I'm like, oh yeah, fire it up. And then
this is the other one that I was on that I was kind of having issues with. I was like, that's a good question. Singletary or Ty Chandler?
Singletary, Ty Chandler. Singletary's been doing pretty good.
Yes.
But I'm gonna go go Gabe Davis, man. Sorry. All right.
No, you're fine. I was just laughing because I was like, I convinced him.
Yeah, you did. You did. Singletary, Ty Chandler. When it comes to both of these guys, I like Singletary. Singletaries are used a lot. I think I'm going to be okay with Singletary here. And then what's his face is back. CJ's back, right? So they're probably going to rely a little bit more on Singletary, a lot more than they have in a couple of weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, he's back, but he still doesn't have like his arsenal of weapons. He just has Nico Collins and Brown. So
Yep.
I still think Singletary would be useful here. So, yeah. Let's see.
Prime time agreed with me because there was Henry or Mixon. I went with Henry. We agreed.
Okay. No, yeah, Henry's a good no matter. Like during this time, Henry's like the it man.
That's what I said. This is Henry time.
Yeah, it's really weird. During the winter months, he just becomes
right.
Good. How should I start to wide receiver George Addison, Jordan Addison, or George Pickens? I'm not here today. Why? I cannot
Addison
read.
Or Pickens.
Addison.
Yeah. Although I don't know. They got a rookie quarterback versus Rudolph, who actually likes to throw the ball to George Pickens. I'm gonna go George Pickens.
In Seattle.
Mm-hmm.
It is against Seattle. You got Green Bay.
Seattle's secondary has been disappointing.
I'm looking at who. I didn't realize they were playing Seattle.
Yeah.
They
got Jalen Hall playing for Minnesota.
Yeah. It was a Jaren Hall, isn't it?
Or Jaren Hall, yeah, sorry.
Jaren.
Jaren Hall. Yeah, you're right.
Oh man. Dude. I think you're gonna stick with damn, I don't like that, man. I don't like putting Pickens with Rudolph.
Well, the
and
first
we don't know what Jaren Hall is.
I know, but in the first game Rudolph played, he threw 2 touchdowns and like 100 yards to Pickens, so that's the only reason I'm leaning towards Pickens.
Oh man, you're going Pickens, dude. I don't like it at all. You're gonna go Pickens.
Oh, I don't like it either. I agree.
I hate that, dude.
Has 2 TDs in all of the last 4 games. Stroud, oh my god, we've had this so many times. Stroud or Fields?
Today?
Yeah, Stroud or Fields has been the thing. There's another one down here too, except for it adds Stafford.
I'm gonna go with this. Typically, quarterbacks or any player really that comes back from concussion typically don't do really that good that following game.
That's Purdy, he knows.
Trevor Lawrence did the same thing too. Watson also did the same thing too last year. Was it last year? I can't remember. Tua did the same thing. It's kind of a thing. They typically don't come back and they just go like if it's a confidence issue, they're scared to get hit or something. Like it's not the same player. I'm gonna go with Fields here because in the past, in the last couple of years, I've seen that QBs come back. They are not the same. They're getting back into the rhythm of things or something. They're scared to get hit or something. It's got to get that first game out of the way. Stroud could be the first to prove me wrong. Awesome. But if I were in your shoes, I'm going to go with Fields. You have the rushing upside. Stroud, like I said, I don't – it worries me.
I didn't even see Swift on that other one.
What are you talking about?
I thought it was just Mixon or Henry. There's Swift too.
I'm still going to go Henry.
Yeah.
All right. I don't know where you're at on comments. I'm just kind of here, dude. I wasn't even sure my mic was going to work.
So we got DeAndre. So he asked Swift, Henry, or Mixon, but he says I got DeAndre Swift too though, and that Cards matchup looks good. Hey, don't sleep on the Cards defense, especially the front 7. They're a little better than they get credit for. Well, they have injuries too, but
is this the same 3 running backs, Mixon, Henry, and
yeah, and Swift?
I'm still going Henry, dude.
But yeah, I
do like Swift. I do a lot, but I'm still gonna go Henry. Yeah. Keep moving, man.
Waller or Kemet?
Waller or Kemet? Kemet. Cole Kemet has just been on fire and Fields.
He is hurt though. Game time decision.
Hurt Kemet is better than a freaking Waller.
Well, Waller's always hurt too, so that's not much.
I'm not going there. I'm sorry, just not.
It's not much.
Where are you at here, man? I'm trying to find you.
It's towards the bottom. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 comments up. Because now we're on prime time.
There it is. Now it's showing up. It wasn't showing up.
Yeah, Brian was having the same issues. I don't know.
Well, I'm glad you see him because I don't see it. I'm like, where is he pulling these comments?
Was weird when I first got in. I wasn't seeing any comments. So,
dude, it has been weird today.
Yeah,
I couldn't figure out.
Sure has.
There's a new Joe Shiesty in town.
Yeah, no, we didn't talk about Joe Flacco.
Okay, yeah.
And then it was on there, Anthony. I missed. It was cut weird. I missed the Brian.
Zamir or Zeke? I'm gonna go Zamir. Jacobs is up. He's completely out. Yeah. Yeah, he's. I just got a notification he was out. So I'm gonna go Zamir. Half point PPR, upside chase, or Aiyuk. I'm gonna go Aiyuk.
He always goes Aiyuk.
He never fails you no matter what put, no matter what.
It's Washington too. You gotta go with it. I'm not even kidding.
Field Stroud or Stafford. Ooh, I'm gonna go Fields. I'm gonna go Stafford. It's against the Giants.
Yeah, I think on this one you gotta lead Stafford. Yeah, that's who. Because it's funny because I was like, oh, I wish Brian was here because he's got Stroud and Stafford and he loves Fields, but I think he would even go Stafford.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Stafford here. Full PPR, Hopkins or DJ Moore. Someone change your profile to my face. Bastards. Hopkins or DJ Moore. Go. Yeah, I'm gonna go Hopkins. Go Hopkins here.
Yeah, I like the fact that Will Levis is back.
And he somehow loves Hopkins. I don't know what it is with that guy. Yeah, I'm gonna go Hopkins.
DJ Moore is back, but he's coming off an injury. So
yeah, Fields, Murray, or Carr.
Ooh, interesting. I like this one. A little different.
This is different. Weirdly enough, I want to say Murray because Philadelphia cannot stop the pass, but it is also Murray who's like, you never know.
But what you're not picking is Carr.
I don't know.
The only thing that scares me about Fields is the weather. It's very cold, snowy, wet.
Yeah. Atlanta's not too bad when it comes to like defense either.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, no, and I do like Atlanta's defense. Murray's receiving core is just not good though, unfortunately.
I'm gonna go Fields. Damn, dude.
Yeah, I think I want to put Murray. Too. Yeah, I'd lean towards Fields too.
This is crazy. Yeah, I'm gonna go Murray.
So the weather conditions aren't great for Fields, but he can run. So he's got that going for him.
You're back to
He's back.
Everything's working. Are we all good now? Kind of, sort of.
Yeah.
Yeah, you literally got frozen with that cheesy smile. You're like, oh. I was like, we'll remove him. He's sitting there smiling.
Also, do I wait on Kenneth Walker's status or do I play Singletary? I mean, you could be okay with Singletary. Walker will have a good game if he's healthy, but the problem is it's Pittsburgh. If he's healthy. So I'm gonna say Singletary here.
Yeah, I go Singletary.
Tampa Bay or Bills defense? I think you can
Bills. Because New England hasn't shown anything.
Say what?
New England hasn't shown anything for us.
Oh, I agree.
I don't think they'll. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Bills. I don't think they'll make anything here either. Flex spot playing against a pretty stacked team where I'm projected to lose by a decent margin. You get a high risk, high reward flex play. Drake London, Jeff Wilson, or Najee.
Yeah, I don't like Drake London, and that's scary. It's the Bears DBs right now.
I agree as well.
I'm gonna go Najee.
I'll go Najee too. I think you get a couple of touchdowns out of him, possibly.
Yeah, and then
I agree. You gotta go Najee in that situation.
The freaking Achane or Zamir. I can't help it, man. These freaking Twitch, dude. That's what I was laughing at earlier. I was trying to hold my laughter, man. They changed.
I didn't even notice that until now.
That's why I was trying to hold it in earlier.
Oh,
I thought you laughed when I said someone changed it.
I did, but I didn't actually see the picture until right
no.
Oh, that's great. I love it.
I'm gonna go Zamir White. Just because Jacobs is completely gone.
Yeah, he's not playing at all.
So Zamir might be the guy to do it. Where Achane's got to deal with Baltimore's defense. They're pretty freaking good. Yeah, there's a better chance there. Full PPR, by the way. Oh, for that? No, I'm still gonna go Najee.
Yeah, still gonna go Najee. He can catch the ball, so I'm not worried about the PPR.
Yeah, you got Jalen traveling with Drake London, so it's probably not the best play.
So yeah, Fields running back. Just put it. Yeah, no, yeah.
Oh, he said to draft Caleb Williams and move Fields to running back. I was laughing so hard.
I was gonna come find him. Come through the screen.
I told them the story about how we were doing that mock draft, and we're on a team who had drafted Fields, and then we thought we were back on him, and you were like, "Why does he only have a running back?" And you were literally like, "I'm gonna fight somebody right now.
I'll go get you. I'll come."
And then we realized we weren't on the right team, and we're like, "Oh, okay." Oh, thanks.
Hey, you held it down. I was watching on my phone like, oh man, look at him.
I was like, he might just end up the show, man.
Dude, I was begging it. Even I was like, please, someone jump on, please, guys. I'm trying.
Yeah, I was figuring out my audio. As Sandy came in here, she goes, we were both looking at it, and I'm like, all right, and then figured it out again eventually. But it was.
Well, I was close to ending it because I ran out of comments, and then also.
Yeah, like, Rams, Chiefs, Denver, or Bears. No, I got you're good, man. All right, Rams got the Giants. I love how the Giants line sucks.
Oh my god,
you're gonna get yourself some sacks here. I picked up the Rams this week on another league I really don't care about, but I picked up the Rams this week because it don't matter who they have back there because the entire line is a bunch of scrubs. I put the Rams in. I got Rams in going. So that makes you feel better.
Denver is, they're not gonna play for Sean Payton. This whole Russell Wilson thing is going to affect that entire team. And I wouldn't be surprised if all of a sudden the team just quits on him.
Yeah.
Can't do what he did.
Then the Chiefs got the Bengals, and the Chiefs aren't that really great. Like they're so up and down, man. I can't tell if they're good or bad. They're just bad. And then you got the Bears, who
I don't know.
Also,
Heineke could play. I mean, Bears could do well, but Heineke gets the ball out quickly.
Yeah.
I don't think that's a lot of points for you.
I'm going Rams.
Yeah.
Since Sutton out, Zay Flowers.
Yep, he's in. So yeah.
I think I'm gonna go Zay Flowers. Appreciate the input. Good luck with all the championship. Yeah, exactly. Good luck to you too.
I love it.
Broncos defense or Eagles defense? Damn.
I'm going Eagles because of what I just said. I think the Broncos are not going to want to play for Sean Payton.
The thing is, Kyler Murray could do so good or so bad. It's so hard.
Man. It's true. Very true.
I'm gonna go Eagles here.
I'm gonna go Eagles as well because, like Brian said, I think the Broncos' whole team is just they're gonna suck really bad because they're like, we want Payton out of here.
Yeah,
but it is the Chargers who aren't that good, and it's Easton Stick.
Yeah, Easton Stick's going for 400 yards.
I don't know. I'm still going Eagles here.
You're gonna see someone jogging down the field like, oh yeah, I was going after him. I'm sorry.
QJ's gonna have 250 receiving yards. It's just what's gonna happen.
Yeah. All right,
he's gonna catch the ball, but
enjoy your
later prime time.
7 hours of commercial-free football.
Yeah, there you go.
Hello. 2 weeks. Week 2 of championship. Oh, you're in one of those. Awesome.
Yeah.
PPR down a bit. Need to make up some points. Need 2 wide receiver spots. Flex Adams, Kupp, Jones, Metcalf, Chandler, and White.
Flex, I think White is your answer.
Flex, White, yeah. And then I'm going to go with Adams and Metcalf.
I want to go Cooper Kupp, but he hasn't done that.
No, I don't know. I was going to say something earlier, and I can't remember who said something about Kupp, and I didn't like that answer. It's a good thing I wasn't on the show because we would have talked about it. I don't like what Kupp's been doing. I don't like he's just non-existent anymore. Like he's just hit that age.
He has one good game and then 3 bad ones, and I feel like what's called it
2 first for him. Yeah. You could even go Aaron Jones as if you really like him more than the other choices we made, but I still like Zamir White as the flex and Adams and Metcalf as my choices here. So, yeah,
I'm with you.
So, Mark, anything on these before we close it out?
Well, I was the one who said Kupp, so
okay,
go ahead.
Well, I didn't. I just remember I didn't like the option of Kupp, but I don't know what the other option.
Yeah, but
was.
the other option was worse, so that's the only reason I went with Kupp. Plus, they're playing the Giants, so I figured Kupp's got to get something decent.
I don't know. I've been having mic issues this whole time.
So that's the only reason I went Kupp.
So, all right. Well, I'm glad I made it ish.
Yeah, you did.
I'm glad the power came back on. So I was worried. I was like, am I going to watch football the whole day on my phone?
Barkley or Achane?
Barkley.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta go Barkley.
Pittman or Puka Nacua?
That's harder. Is it PPR?
Yeah, is this PPR? If this is PPR,
gotta go
Pittman.
If it's regular standard, then you gotta go Puka.
Yeah. PPR Pittman.
He might only get you. He might only get you like 75 yards, but it'll probably be off 13 catches.
Yeah, but like 10 catches. Sanders or Tucker?
I want to roll with Tucker.
Man, a kicking question. Where's Alfredo? Where's Fredo when we need him?
Yeah, you're gonna go Tucker. You know, when you said Sanders for some reason, I was thinking the linebacker. I'm like, hold on, is this IDP? I'm like, definitely not Sanders. But yeah, and then I was trying to like, who the hell is the linebacker? Tucker. No, Tucker. Yeah, Tucker. Bijan or Achane? Bijan.
I heard you guys saying this. I will go Bijan, but not for rushing total, for passes out of the backfield. I think Heineke's going to check down to him, and Bears have a problem with athletic running backs out of the backfield. Achane can also do that, but he has a high ceiling and very low.
The Ravens, though, too, man.
Exactly. And but it could be a letdown. Thinking that Mostert's not playing. Mostert has been doing really well when he's the number one guy. But no, I'll still probably go Bijan.
Yeah, I'm same. All right. Okay. Well, guys, enjoy the rest of your football. Good luck in your championships. We will be back Tuesday and Wednesday and Sunday. We don't stop. We'll talk about other stuff. We'll talk about probably do an award show. Hopefully you get Tank Pack on and run that. We'll see. But other than that, we will be back and have a happy New Year's to all of you.
Yes.
And enjoy. Okay, what?
I love it. It's literally the greatest thing ever.
I know. This has to be somebody I know. If not, this is somebody from my actual Twitch channel, someone from my community I know. Whatever. All right.
It's the greatest thing I've ever seen. Thank you, guys. You've made my day.
Love you, random person.
Great
aspect. I'm gonna figure out who that is. All right. Happy New Year. Yeah, no. But yeah, good luck in championship. Happy New Year's. Hope it all goes well. We'll be back Tuesday. Watch Brian cry.
Hopefully I'll be celebrating.
Wednesday, we'll talk about more rookies as we go into dynasty rosters and stuff like that. So sorry, we had technical difficulties the entire time, but it's all good. Nothing wrong with it. We fixed it. We're back.
I held down the fort, guys.
You did. Mark, thank you. Thank you, Mark.
A little awkwardly. He's like,
Well, at first, but then I got into a groove. I was good.
All right, guys. Anything else before we close it out?
Dude, if I lose this game,
We're going to Chicago, baby.
It's so awesome. It's so awesome.
Enjoy your toilet bowl, man. I'm be watching your freaking matchup the entire time. All right, guys, take it easy. Love you guys. Later.
Later.